Have you ever looked at a celebrity and gotten an eerie vibe about them? Like they know something that you don't? This could be because several stars have either been accused or publicly admitted to being in the occult. When it comes to practicing witchcraft, there's levels to it. Some people believe in the healing power of crystals like Spencer Pratt, and others straight up perform animal sacrifices like Azealia Banks. Although they say not every kind of magic is bad, the dark side of it tends to be extremely sinister. So do you believe in it, or do you think it's all a bunch of hocus pocus? Let's get into it. Here are the top 10 celebrities accused of practicing witchcraft. Number 10, Beyonce. In 2018, Kimberly Thompson, who performed the drums in Beyonce's backup band for 7 years, filed a bizarre request for a restraining order, accusing the singer of practicing vindictive witchcraft. The filing claimed that she dabbled in extreme witchcraft, dark magic, and cast magic spells of Among other allegations, Thompson also claimed that Beyonce murdered her pet kitten and utilized spells to tap her phone and control her finances, all in an effort to keep her under surveillance. A judge, of course, quickly turned down her request for the temporary restraining order, but the shocking accusation did rehash the long-running conspiracy theory that Beyonce and her husband Jay-Z are high-standing members of the Illuminati. The crazy thing is that up until this point, Thompson's career has been insanely successful, so why would she put it all on the line if she didn't genuinely believe in what she was saying? What's even more bizarre is that she made a video explaining the accusation, and she seems to be in the right mind. Number 9, Azealia Banks. The 31-year-old rapper has been extremely open about practicing witchcraft compared to her celebrity counterparts, but she's also known for taking it to disturbing lengths. In 2016, she posted a series of shocking videos to Instagram where she admitted to practicing 3 years worth of brujeria, which is a Spanish word for witchcraft. She told viewers that she was cleaning the room that she's been using for animal sacrifices. In the video, her walls were covered with what appeared to be hardened stains of blood, while a mix of feathers and a black substance was on the floors. It also looked like there were at least 2 dead chickens in the room. Azealia can be heard saying real witches do real things. Fans still thought she might have been joking, but they found it hard to defend her after another video she posted in 2021, where she was digging up and boiling her dead cat. Yes, you heard that right. She later confirmed that it had been dead for 3 months. So make of that what you will. Number 8, Lana Del Rey. In 2017, the singer tweeted instructions to her fans to join a mass occult ritual against the then president Donald Trump. The messages were cryptic, but those practicing witchcraft were easily able to decipher what she meant. She wrote, "At the stroke of midnight, February the 24th, March the 22nd, April the 24th, and May the 23rd. Ingredients can be found online." The dates refer to the timing of the waning crescent moon, which occult followers believe is the time to get rid of stress and negative energy. She called on witches from around the world to cast a binding ritual on Trump once a month in an effort to get him removed from office. Lana then confirmed her intentions in an interview with WME later that year. She said, "Yeah, I did it, why not? Look, I do a lot of crap." She said that she believes there's a power to the vibration of a thought, and that words are one of the last forms of magic. Even though Trump did lose the re-election, how do we know that the hex actually worked? Number 7, Jennifer Lopez. The singer may have mastered a lot of skills, but no one has accused her of actually mastering black magic herself. As for outsourcing it, well, that's a completely different story. Back in 2011, several Spanish language media outlets ran with some suspicious accusations that came from a woman who was dating J-Lo's first husband at the time, Ojani Noah. She said, "I've been told that she does worse, frightening stuff. Jennifer has a godmother in Miami which I've never met, but Ojani knows her. And she calls this woman to tell her, do this to this person and put up a black candle. She's done spells on all of her boyfriends." She went on to say that this is a typical thing for anyone involved in Santeria, but even with all that, she always ends up leaving them. So essentially, she claims that J-Lo doesn't perform any rituals or spells herself, but that she outsources the work to her godmother, who is apparently a lot more active with that stuff. Number 6, Heather Graham. In 2009, the Hangover actress revealed that she started a witch coven with her friends. She said, "I met these really cool women in a female empowerment class, and we started getting together. A few of them read witchcraft books, so we came up with some fun rituals." She went on to say, "We wish for things like love, money, hot sex, meaningful work, better self-esteem, and more gratitude. We had dance parties and called upon the elements. One night we were calling on the elements on my friend's rooftop, and as storm broke out, but Heather insisted that their coven had never wished evil upon someone else. She said, "We never jinx someone with evil spells. We meet in order to release positive energy. We sent Barack Obama positive energies so that he would become the next president. I always liked magic. Now when I see Obama's picture in the paper, I feel good." That sounds like a vibe to me. When it comes to female friendships, there's nothing like a slumber party and a bit of witchcraft. Number 5. Sammy Davis Jr. The legendary singer was one of the first known celebrities to dabble in Satanism. According to his 1989 memoir, Why Me?, it all started in the 60s when he was invited to a party by a group of young actors with red fingernails, which apparently signified their allegiance to the Church of Satan. When Sammy arrived at the party, all the attendees were wearing hoods or masks. This is where it gets crazy. The singer wrote that the centerpiece of the coven was a naked woman chained on a red velvet covered altar, but apparently she was okay with it. Sammy wrote that chick was happy. Then he claimed that one of the ritual's leaders tilted back his hood and revealed himself as Jay Sebring, Hollywood's all-time greatest hairdresser. Sammy continued to attend satanic parties and eventually joined the church. In 1972, he decided to launch the first ever satanic sitcom called Poor Devil. It was a show about a demon trying to work his way up in hell, but unfortunately the pilot failed to be bought by NBC because religious groups were dead against it. Number 4. Fairuza Balk. In 1996, The Craft hit theaters and mesmerized audiences with its dark portrayal of a high school where teenagers dealt with real issues. Fairuza played Nancy Downs, the rebellious teen whose love of witchcraft became an obsession with power. So it's no wonder that soon after the film's release, there were rumors that she practiced witchcraft in her personal life. It didn't help that she actually bought an occult shop in LA while filming the movie, but according to her, it's all a huge misunderstanding. She says the true story is, "I found this occult shop in LA and I used to go there and ask them questions and do my research. The woman who owned it wanted to retire. She couldn't put the kind of money into it that it needed to keep it up, so it was going to be turned into a Chinese restaurant. I thought, for the oldest occult shop in the country, that's a tragedy. So I bought it and put some work into it and helped it survive." So there you have it. She was probably just supporting a small business. Number 3. Stevie Nicks. The singer's tendency to sing about things like crystal visions and cats in the dark, as well as her fondness for flowy black clothing and shawls, meant that rumors started spreading that she was an actual witch. But the Fleetwood Mac singer didn't take too kindly to the accusations. She told the LA Times, "In the beginning of my career, the whole idea that some wacky, creepy people were writing, 'You're a witch, you're a witch,' was so arresting. And there I am like, no I'm not. I just wear black because it makes me look thinner, you idiots." Which is hilarious because sometimes a woman just likes black clothing. It doesn't always mean that she's a goth, or in Stevie's case, that she's an actual witch. But funnily enough, after decades of having to go on the record saying that she does not and has never practiced any sort of black magic, she finally leaned into the rumor by appearing on American Horror Story Coven in 2013. Talk about self-awareness. Number 2. Spencer Pratt. The Hill star is super into crystals and believes that they have immense power to affect your life. Because of the strength of his convictions, he got into a crazy feud with Jennifer Lawrence. In 2017, she told Vogue about her troubles moving into her new home. She said, "The house had crystals everywhere and I was like, please get rid of these. I don't want people to come over here and think I'm a crystal person. I hate crystals." Soon after the story ran, Spencer Pratt claimed that he felt personally attacked by her remarks. He said, "She was talking about me in Vogue, like 100%. I'm this crazy crystal person that she's clowning. So I'll see her. We'll bump into each other at the Beverly Hills Hotel. I see all the A-listers and they run from me." He also blamed the actress for his skin rashes and claimed that she was doing spells on him. So it's pretty clear that no one should come between Spencer and his crystals. And coming in at number 1, Maila Nurmi. The Finnish actress was better known for her alter ego of Vampira during the 1950s, but despite the aesthetic of her character, the rumors that had circulated about her had less to do with sucking blood and a lot more to do with casting hexes. So what was the basis for this accusation? Well, it was because of the untimely death of James Dean. In 1954, Maila began hosting midnight showings of horror movies on TV, dressed as Vampira. She became the first horror host in America. James Dean eventually became a fan and a friend of hers, and even briefly appeared on her program. People thought they might have had some kind of a relationship, but when he was asked about this, Dean said that he doesn't date witches. So when he tragically died in a car crash in 1955, the tabloids ran stories claiming that Maila had hexed him because of unrequited love and caused the crash herself, which must have been a very hurtful thing for her to hear. Well, that's everything that we have on the list for today. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next video.